Hi, this is Tim from Latest 3DS Games, and I'm here with this week's Nintendo eShop update for Europe and the US. So we're in Europe first, and it's a pretty exciting week, to be honest. Both sides of the Atlantic, and let's have a look. And we have got, probably won't scroll all the way to the top, we've got Night Sky, and unfortunately what you can't read, because that's a 3DS download, is that we have got two demos. We've got Castlevania, Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate, and Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. So I'm just going to come out of there, and hopefully my 3DS is going to be slightly quicker than last week. It was a bit of a nightmare last week. Sorry about that. Probably won't be, but anyway. So this is the download, $8.99 if you want to pick hold of that one. And it's been out in the US for some time. I don't know a lot about it, to be honest. It's an action puzzle-based game that offers an ambient gameplay experience. Okay, I'll let you have a look at some screens. That'll be quite nice. Looks pretty cool, actually. And wow, that looks amazingly like a game called Night Underground in a way. Although that's completely kind of, well, it's not completely, but it's obviously a different game, but it's similar sort of gameplay style, well, gameplay graphics, that second screen certainly. Anyway, enough of that. It looks like a pretty cool game, and might be worth checking out. Check out some gameplay on YouTube first. So here's the biggies. Here we have got Monster Hunter Ultimate 3. It's also on the Wii U, and you can download it. My internet's going quicker, that's good. And yeah, you've got two hunts to do, and I've already uploaded one, very bad one. Although I've got it on my Japanese 3DS, I've only played it a couple of times, I must admit, just due to the time I've had, and yeah, I haven't really played on it much. And it is a pretty sort of hardcore game in a way, because it's not the easiest game to play, and you'll definitely need to put in some hours of practice, but well worth it. Really good game. And don't forget to get that demo, and then obviously you can make a decision whether to buy it or not. I'm sure you'll want to buy it. Another really good game, and I was actually quite surprised how good it was Castlevania Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate. You can't get that in the US, but you can get it next week, the demo. Well worth downloading. There's a couple of videos for it, so there's one video for it. There's also a couple for the Monster Hunter, which I didn't mention. And again, you can download that one right now in Europe, and definitely worth doing. Again, I've uploaded some of that. I've uploaded just the first 10 minutes, but I'm going to finish it off. I have in fact finished it. I've just finished it actually, but I haven't videoed it. I just had a little bit of practice. The actual end boss is quite tough, by the way. But I've finished the demo now. And there's also, let's have a look, that was last week, Donkey Kong, Nintendo TV. Some new categories again. We have got Wild West. I'll just pop in there as we're going quicker today. You've got things like Gunman Clive, and it's now going to slow down again. How annoying is that? Gunman Clive, $1.99. Dylan's Rolling Western, which is going to get a sequel very soon. Mad Dog McCree, that sort of stuff. And then you've got racing games, Speed X, Mario Kart 7, Ferrari GT. It's going very slow again. It's not really the internet as such, because my internet's pretty fast. It's just the way it kind of updates on my system. So those are the kind of new categories. The demos are obviously the big things to look out for. Wii U we've seen before. Nintendo eShop Essentials, and there's some new Zelda games coming out very well, have been announced, not very soon, but I'll tell you about them in a news video. And just going to pop into recommended. Wow, there's nothing in there at the moment. Download exclusives, that's going to be the Night Sky. So it really is those two big demos, big games that have come out, that are really the news this week on the eShop. There's the Night Sky again, 3D Firefighter, which I've showed you last week, which is actually pretty good and pretty fun. A lot of people didn't think it that great, but it is actually quite a fun game. and it's not new on 3DS, that one as well. So Nintendo 3DS and last week Direct, and that's pretty much it. There's no Virtual Console, DSiWare or anything like that, and unfortunately there's no videos to show you. So that's pretty much it from there, and I'm just going to quickly update you with the US one right now. Okay, so we're over to the US, and I do keep saying US, I don't mean to. It's US, Canada, and of course associated regions. So this is this week's eShop over there. Fire Emblem, there should be still your free map, as you can see. Should be a chargeable one available soon as well. That's Brain Age, which has actually been on for a couple of weeks. Here, of course, is Monster Hunter Ultimate 3, and obviously you can download that. And as I said, Castlevania will be available next week. Can't see any new categories, although there's again, Nintendo Club is showing as new. That's just going to show you what you can get there. Clicked into that last week, so there's some new arrivals by the looks of it, and hoping I can get onto that. It's a bit slow again. So we've got Yoshi, $4.99. We've got Picton 2, which you can't see because my 3DS is being very slow. Witch's Curse, $4.99. Viking Invasion 2. Rabbids Travel in Time. Okay. Pets Fantasy. So some of this was in last week, but the rest has been added in there. So you might want to check out some of that. Demos has been updated. Obviously that is going to have Monster Hunter in there at the front, and then there's a bunch of other ones. Etrian Odyssey, well worth checking out. Etrian Odyssey, which I'm now picking up and I've pre-ordered, and Naruto. I haven't pre-ordered that one, not sure if I'm getting it. It does look pretty decent though, so you might want to check that one out. There's a new category for 3D games, and I think apart from maybe Virtual Console, that's pretty much it. And we've got the Yoshi game in there. So we've got the Yoshi game in there, new this week, and Dig Dug was last week. So that's it for the update, and like I said, it really was the demos this week that were new, and also there's a couple in Europe. Let's pop into the 3D games last, and don't forget to check those out. So you've got the Picton 2 again in there for $5, and Viking Invasion. You might want to check those ones out. So that's it for this joint update, and again I will see you next week for another Nintendo eShop from both sides of the Atlantic. Thanks for watching.